Hello everyone, it's Bobby K, and welcome to my next Spirit Halloween 2025 idea.
Hello everyone, it's Bobby K.
Hello everyone, it's Bobby K.
Hello everyone, it's Bobby K. Hello everyone, it's Bobby K, and welcome to my YouTube channel.
Alright, this is the Meat Chef. Now, he was one of my earliest ideas. Now, okay, he wasn't exactly the same as this. I've made quite a few changes to him. I did draw him many years ago, like maybe in 2020. If I can find the picture for that, I will pop it up on screen now. He is quite a bit different than he was then. He was a lot thinner, and some of the animations were different, which I will get into the animation in a minute compared to what I originally had. So, he was, an idea that I came up with a long time ago, sort of a remake idea, sort of like End of the Road Haunts did with Chip and Charlie. Though I never posted. This is my first time doing prop ideas, so, obviously I never posted Chef. I actually just used to call him The Chef, but I thought that's just too much of a generic name, so I'm now calling him The Meat Chef. I feel like it has some ominous undertones to it, and, yeah. So, if you take a look at him here, he is a bigger dude, if you can see that. I feel like, there aren't too many, bigger props, and, having a bigger prop can be scary. It's more of an imposing figure. Maybe not, not every prop has to be buzzsaw-sized, and unrealistically huge. Maybe he is. I don't know. I don't remember seeing him in person. I think I did see him in person, but I don't really remember it. I don't remember how his stature is. It just feels way too thin. Whatever. This guy would be more of a circular, I hate to make this comparison, but almost like the shape of a barrel would be literally his stature. So yeah. And there are some details in this drawing that you might not be able to just see just by the first look of it. I know you can tell, he's holding a cleaver and whatnot. And his outfit would be, very stained up and whatnot. But if you look closely at his tie, it is quite wrinkled. It's not gonna be it's not a normal tie. It's actually a tie made out of human skin. So, take that as you will. And in his other hand, he's holding what appears to be a grinder. Well, that, it's in a grinder wrapper, and the end is torn off, and coming out of it is the stump of a human limb. So you see where it's broken off, you see bones sticking out, blood drooling down it and whatnot. So yeah, so this yeah. So that's really all of the whole idea of him at this moment. So now let's get into animation. Now, the animation is probably some of the most unique that I've had because, I was a child when I came up with this thing. And when you're a child, you tend to think of some out-of-pocket things, which it would be quite the cartoonish jump scare. It would be a jump scare. He does have a jump scare animation. But also more of a reveal. So I will also say this. I have, not noticed, but it's a thing that not many people point out, especially in retail Halloween. There's jump scares, and then there's reveal jump scares. A jump scare is when something jumps. Something just does the animation purely to scare you. For example, hugs, or, let's see, hugs, even though he's not really a jump scare, I'm trying to think of more, Emmeline, Mr. Dark, or Mr. Dark could be technically a reveal jump scare, but a reveal jump scare is when it reveals something you previously didn't know. For example, the 2022 Little Skelly Bones. Until he jumps, you don't know that his face is a skeleton. You don't know he's a skeleton, therefore revealing that he's a skeleton. Another really good example is Henry Hustle. His jump scare reveals that he has two heads. Peekaboo Penny. Her jump scare reveals that her head is like a skull or zombified or whatever it is. So that is the type of jump scare that this guy is. He is more of a reveal jump scare where the jump scare doesn't 100% more focus on scaring you. It more focuses on the reveal. So this guy's animation, for one, he turns side to side. He's got the side to side animation. Just turn side to side, probably pretty slowly. I wouldn't want him to move terribly fast. Just like maybe like an Art the Clown speed, maybe a little slower. And then I'm thinking his arm with the cleaver would just move up and down, or maybe side to side, whatever. Either way, he'd have animation just turning side to side, and then the cleaver arm would move. So then... Oh, well, obviously the mouth would move as well. So then, the other thing that, the jump scare animation is that I have drawn it out here. The hat would pop up, and underneath it would be, like, freaking bugs and roaches and little freaking things biting away at his scalp. And, like, pieces of his skull missing. You can see his brains in there and stuff. I think it would be a really neat idea. I actually really got inspired with this guy by the 2014 Evil Scientist. Awesome prop. I love that prop. Even though I know some people don't. I think he's awesome. And this guy, I was really trying to go with the vibe. Originally, he was actually supposed to have, like, the same exact outfit as him. But I was like, no, that's just too blatant of a ripoff. But I want him to have, like, some sort of, like, robe going down. I don't want him to just wear pants, so I ended up adding the apron. And that's how we got where we were. I thought, maybe making him a bigger guy would be kind of a neat upgrade as well. So, yeah. And another thing that I want to add in my original idea for this guy, when I just thought that I'd remove this because it's a bit too cartoony. And, it's just, I don't know exactly how it would really work or if it would really even have any effect at all. But when the hat pops up, I was thinking that the eyes would bulge out and, like, pop out of their sockets at you. Though, in this idea, I don't think I'd include that. It was just something that I had originally ideated for it, thought of. I just think it's a bit too cartoony, so I ended up just removing it. So, other than that, I did have something to say, but I can't remember what it was.
Future Bobby here. I do remember what I was going to say, and it is that his eyes would light up white. That's all. Yeah.
So, I guess I will... Oh, yeah, I probably should have wrote a story for this guy, shouldn't I have? Well, I didn't, so you can hear his audio now. I will play it for you, and, enjoy the audio.
Come on in. I won't bite. I have all the food you'd ever want. Oh, and about dessert. It's on the house! Welcome to the best restaurant you'll ever see. Our food here is to die for. Hell, I sure did. Next on the menu, my brain with a side of roaches. You ever wonder what sound human flesh makes getting burnt to a crisp in a slow cooker? Well, you're about to find out! Oh, come on. You don't want to sacrifice yourself to feed the hungry. You scum. I was once like you. All I knew was junk food too. But now I have fine. Die! Best be careful, or you may end up next on the menu.
Alright, so that was The Meat Chef. Make sure you tell me what you think of him in the comments. Would you buy him? What would you do with him in your haunt? And until next time, Bobby K out.
Alright everyone, this has been Bobby K. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.